I know Jews who have incorporated Buddhist meditation into their daily worship. I know Buddhists who are enchanted by the Christian notion of a God who enters into our suffering to make it less painful. This reciprocal contribution, I think, is a tremendous step forward. And I would like to think that between theists and non-theists, there is some kind of possibility for a similar fruitful exchange.
It's a bit mushy, isn't it, this I'm okay, you're okay ecumenicism, as well as, if I may say so, a bit ahistorical. Hundreds and thousands and millions of people died on these points of distinction and thought that their lives were well thrown away for it. And I think one ought to respect that and not talk as if this is just a general discussion about how we can all get along. I said earlier that if you're a deist and you can say you think there is a God, you have all your work still ahead of you before you can be a theist and show there's a God who intervenes in human affairs. But once you've done that, there's a huge amount of trouble ahead. It's not my problem, but the Roman Catholics believe that ex ecclesia nulla salus, outside their church there's no salvation. You're not really a Christian unless you're their kind of Christian. I know many, many Protestants who say the same about Catholics, that Catholicism is a terrible heresy. A large part of my country of birth was convulsed in murder and destruction on this point, which kind of Christian you had to be in order to be a real one. These are not small distinctions, and people invoke them as strongly as they will invoke the idea that there's a God or a Christ or a Messiah in the first place. I don't believe the rabbi really thinks it doesn't matter if someone is Buddhist or Jewish. I don't believe he's got to that ecumenical stage. I don't believe he does. If he does, he's in a very small minority in his community. I think these things must be taken seriously. Now, you asked me, and it's a joke question, do I think I'm going to paradise? Of course not. I wouldn't go if I was asked. I don't want to live in some fucking celestial North Korea, for one thing, where all I get to do is praise the dear leader from dawn till dusk. I don't want this. It would be hell for me. So let's get that clear. But when Rick Warren, who's invited to give the invocation at the inauguration of an elected constitutional president of these United States, was asked in Colorado the other day by a Jewish woman, "Can I come to your paradise?" He says, "No." Well, screw him. And don't let's say that there's a nothing distinction. The trouble with religion only starts when people have affirmed that it's true. It only begins then. Then becomes the really nice bit, interreligious warfare.